Hello again. It has been a while since I posted my last video. I wanna thank you for watching and subscribing. It's been a really good journey of learning and getting to know a lot of people, and especially connecting with other people that I haven't been in touch in a while. So today I want to talk about self-improvement and what is the definition of self-improvement and how can that happen and how can we get to that final destination in our lives and in ourselves to better ourselves. So I think it is important, first of all, to come up with the definition of what is self-improvement, and basically is the path or the quest or the journey that we take to make ourselves better in any phase in our lives, physically, mentally, spiritually, and any other way. So here I want to use the definition that a friend of mine gave me. I actually call him Grandpa, and he gave me a wonderful definition which I want to use in here. He said that self-improvement can only happen when we are challenged by the people that are closest to us and the people that cares about us. Only people that cares about us are the one who gonna challenge us, gonna tell us the truth, and gonna say, well, if you wanna get from point A to point B, I think you need to change this and that. And of course, we always have to be open to receive good feedback and be humble enough to see that is true, and see how and what will be the process, what will be the stages to get from point A to point B. I believe that to be able to change the things that we need to change and to get from point A to point B to better ourselves, we need to do something. And that is what psychologists call self-awareness. We cannot go to point A to point B. We cannot change things that we need to change if we don't know ourselves. If we are not self-aware of who we are or what we are and what are the things that we have as a virtues, and also the things that we need to change, things that are obstacles for us to better ourselves. It is important first to know that it's not a quick fix. We just cannot change in one day, or just say, oh, we need to be from this way to another way. Or for instance, if I have an anger issues, I won't be the most patient person because someone challenged me and say, this is what you need to change. It is not a quick fix, it's a process. So first you have to be self-aware of who you are, and there are three stages or three ways to do that. Is being aware physically, being aware cognitive, and being aware emotional. So physical is know where you are. This is so important. Know where you are, where you're standing, where my place, where are you at right now in your life as physically. Then a cognitive is know what you are, to respond to that question, what you are, who you are. That's the awareness cognitive. Knowing in here is very important. And then we go to the final stage, which is emotional, which is very connected with the cognitive. Know what is in here, and then the emotional, know what is in here. Know how you feel. Know how you feel. So first, the physical is know where you are or what you are. The cognitive is know what you are, specific things that you need to change in our lives and in your life, and then the emotional is to know how you feel. And I think the feeling part in our lives is so important, and very it determines how you respond to situations. And especially, for instance, you are challenged by a friend, things that you need to do to better yourself, to self-improve yourself. I don't know, this is redundant, to self-improvement. Then you need to know how you feel by that challenge, and you know that you are totally entitled to your feels. When you say I feel in this way, nobody can feel bad about your feelings. But when we are trying to tell other people how they feel, then it's when we are going to have a serious problem in relationships. So I was mentioned that all this is a process, is a journey. For instance, I usually tell my clients that an example, like, I like to go to the gym, but sometimes I'm not consistent, and that's why I don't develop much muscles, and that's okay. But I am a runner, so I train and I see myself improve in that regard. But if you want to get muscles, you had to go to the gym, you had to develop a routine, you had to develop a discipline. So to be aware of who you are, what you are, how you feel, and then to start a journey of getting to know what you want to change, that self-improve, you have to be disciplined. If you can be disciplined, it's gonna take a long time to develop that routine, physically and mentally. So, for instance, people who struggle with weight and want to lose weight, they had to have a routine. They had to be disciplined on what they eat and how they eat. That's how you move from that point A to that point B, and to get to that destination that you want to be. So consistency and persistence are very important factors to improve yourself, to be better, to better yourself. So that's how it's gonna be the measure of how you are moving in that journey. Very important. Also, the last factor on this, because I'm trying to simplify these stages, will be accountability to yourself, but also asking probably the same friend who challenged you to improve yourself, to better yourself, to keep you accountable. How am I doing? Am I doing enough? Do you see the improvement? Do you see things getting better? Because if nobody notices it, then there is something missing. And you want people to notice the change that you want, because it's going to help you to feel better, and it's a motivation. It's a really motivation when you see that you're improving, but also when people are noticing those improvements. And then you have to reward yourself. You have to feel good about yourself. You have to celebrate in some way or the other, because that's when you say, okay, this is my old self. Now this is my new self. And this is where I need to be. And this is how I need to be better, to feel better, but also other people are going to accept you. Because I don't believe that phrase, and I use that phrase so many times. This is how I am, and people should accept me in the way that I am. Nope. People, they don't need to accept you in the way that you are. No, who say that to you? Who lied to you? You are, it's just personality, but so also in our personality, our traits can be changed, can be mold. You can mold out your personality traits. It's not like, okay, this is how I am, and you should take it in that way. No, yeah, our personality is what defines us. But also it is important to know that there are traits in our personality that can be changed, can be adjust, and that's what allow us to recognize that we are improving, that they are better, that also knowing that we are humble enough to accept those challenges. So my friends, I hope that this video, these tips are gonna help you to think about who you are, what you want to be. I also I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and share my videos. I would love to keep spreading these words or encouragement. And also remember that the last person, the only one who really can change you is God, because He created you in His own image and His line and image, and He can change you and can change your behaviors and can change everything about you. So trust in God is so important to really make that change and make that impact within yourself. So my friends, keep watching, stay healthy, be healthy, and help someone to be healthy. And I'm gonna add something more on this. Let the skies be the limit for your dreams. All right? Let the skies be the limit for your dreams. See you soon, and thank you for watching and subscribing. Bye bye.